edge. NCAA March Madness preview continues. We're here to solve all of your March Madness headaches, get you through your brackets quick, easy, and painless. We've broken down every game here in the Midwest region. We've pulled some great stats from KenPom.com. If you're not familiar with KenPom, you need to get there. They are the godfather of college basketball statistics. We've pulled adjusted pace, adjusted offense, and adjusted defense from that site. All of these numbers adjusted for 100 possessions. And with these three statistics, we can compute a projected score for each team in every one of these specific games. So we've done that. We've done that for you. So let's get right to it. The South region, top of the bracket, North Carolina taking on Texas Southern. I'm not too sure how Texas Southern got into this tournament, but no 16 seed has ever defeated the one. We've got North Carolina cruising to victory into the next round. The next matchup, the 8-9 Arkansas versus Seton Hall. I expect this to be a great game. We've broken it down to be 72-72. Vegas has Arkansas as a slight 1-point favorite. Arkansas with the better offense, Seton Hall with the better defense. This is essentially boils down to an SEC versus Big East matchup. Pick the conference you like the best. I guess I'm going to go with Arkansas. Seton Hall, I would not be surprised at all if they won that game. We'll get down to the next game here. Minnesota versus Middle Tennessee State. To me, this just feels like the committee was trying to get this 12-5 matchup lure and just building on that because these two teams, Middle Tennessee definitely underseeded and Minnesota definitely overseeded. And all you have to do is take a look at the Vegas line here and see that Middle Tennessee is favored by 1 point to defeat Minnesota. No 12 seed should ever be the favorite if the committee's done their job right. They failed to get it done right here. We love Middle Tennessee to get through in that matchup. Minnesota playing without their best player. Definitely not the best version of the team we've seen all year. Middle Tennessee could easily just end up rolling them in this game, and we like them to do so. Get down to this next matchup here. We've got Butler taking on Winthrop. And this is another matchup where I could see a potential upset. Vegas doesn't agree with me on this one. They've got Butler by 11.5 points. But this Butler team to me has regressed a little bit. They did not impress me in their conference tournament. And Winthrop just feels like a live dog. And I really just don't like Butler, the style that they play. So you know what? I've got Butler on the next graphic getting through, but we're going to pull the trigger with Winthrop, and we're going to get a little 12-13 matchup there in the next round. All kinds of dogs firing off here in the South region. And why not? We might keep it going here with Cincinnati taking on Kansas State. Kansas State won the play-in game just to get here, and we usually see at least one of the play-in teams win another game in the tournament. And this could be the team. Frank Martin coach team taking on a Cincy team that definitely goes through their struggles at points in time. And we've actually measured this game out very close, 68-66 for Cincinnati. But that feels to me like that Kansas State momentum might be able to get them through. So we've got another dog, 11, 12, and 13 going through in the South. It always happens in one region. Why not the South? Then we've got UCLA versus Kent State. I love UCLA in this tournament. Vegas has got them favored by 18. I don't see any reason why Kent State would give them trouble at all. I think they cruise to victory in that matchup. This game I struggled with almost more than any in the first round. Dayton taking on Wichita. I like both of these teams. I think they're both very dangerous for when they get Kentucky in the next round. I'm still having trouble leaning. I love me some Wichita State, though. So I'm going to throw the 10 seed through. 10, 11, 12, and 13 going through in the South. This is where it's all going to come apart for me. But the last matchup here, Kentucky should have no problems defeating Northern Kentucky. They're a 20-point favorite in that game. They should cruise to victory. So that's it for the first round. We'll get to the second round here in the South region. The first game would be North Carolina taking on Arkansas. I have these two teams in different classes. I computed North Carolina to edge out Arkansas by 5 points. Put a win on the board for the ACC there. North Carolina going through. Then we'd have Middle Tennessee State taking on Winthrop. Maybe, if this possibly could happen. I like Middle Tennessee State to actually defeat whoever they draw here, Winthrop or Butler. So we're going to throw Middle Tennessee State through. I know that's not what we put on the graphic. We had Butler going through, but they'd be close against Butler, 67-69. If they do end up playing Butler, that's a very, very close game. And with the momentum that they might be able to capture as a low seed getting through, I think they'd beat Butler or Winthrop. So we've got them going through to take on North Carolina. Then we've got Kansas State taking on UCLA. This is where the magic will fall short for Frank Martin's team. UCLA with all kinds of NBA talent, record-setting offense this year. I don't think Kansas State will be able to hang with them at all. They probably get blown out. Them or Cincinnati, whoever makes it through, they're in deep trouble with UCLA. UCLA going through. Then we've got Wichita State taking on Kentucky in a rematch of that season where Wichita State was undefeated. They lost a heartbreaker against Kentucky. We think they might exact their revenge here. We're going to keep the theme of upsets going here in the South region. Wichita State 10 beating 2 to get through to the next round. I believe that's where they'll fall short, though. I really like UCLA in this tournament. They've got the 3 players with NBA talent on their roster. I think that will be enough for them to outlast Wichita State. But on paper here, Wichita State actually computed ahead, 77-76. So for whatever that's worth, that should be a great, great game. But I like UCLA's chances to get it done. Then we would have North Carolina taking on Middle Tennessee State. And that will be the end of the party for Middle Tennessee. North Carolina, just an absolutely class team. And this game I really struggled with. North Carolina, UCLA in the final of the region. I computed it as North Carolina 79-78. But I'm going with the upset. Mr. Ball in the Final Four. UCLA Bruins. It's been quite a while for them. I believe since the Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love team, since they made a deep run in this tournament. And we like their chances to get it done this year. This team, very similar to that team. They've got all kinds of players that I expect to be household NBA names over the next couple of years. So that's it, guys. We've got UCLA winning the South. This region's crazy, as you can see. I expect this region to cause the most problems for all of our bracketologists out there. There's all kinds of live teams here, great teams in this region. I mean, North Carolina's a great team. So is UCLA, Wichita State, Kentucky's in this region. Just great teams up and down when we look at the South region. So we hope this helps. Good luck. There's going to be some bumps and bruises, I feel, in this region, but we can only do our best. We hope this really helps, guys. Be on the lookout. We've done one of these breakdowns for every one of the regions. If you're not doing so already, give us a follow over on Twitter. That's our homepage, at bet_edge. I will post a link in the description below. That's where all of our picks, videos, and betting tools get posted, and it's all absolutely free. So give us a follow over there on Twitter, at bet_edge. Look for the link in the description below. We hope you enjoyed this video, guys. We hope it helps. We hope it helps your brackets. We hope it helps you win some money. As always, thank you for tuning in. Good night and good luck.